Welcome to Circle Around's Blue Jeans Women in Health panel. I'm your host, Sharon Wood, and I'm honored to be joined by Dr. Lynn Braun and Dr. Lindsay Orchowski. Lindsay, can you talk about, from a mental health perspective, rise in research that helps us understand better how to be mentally healthier? And I think it might help our viewers to understand the difference between mental health and just knowledge for wellness.
A really important point. So I'll start with this notion of how research is now guiding our understanding of how to be mentally well. And if you think back years ago, we've always had advice on how to be well. Think of different self-help books. But really, over the past several decades, psychologists have come into the sphere of providing their information to the public. They're not just publishing in research journals anymore, but there's an increasing recognition of psychologists sharing the knowledge that has been gained through research with individuals through books and blogs. Now, of course, there are many different self-help books on the market, and not all of them contain valuable research-driven advice. Sometimes these books really just provide advice without really helpful information of how to change your behavior. So I'd say over the past decades or so, we've seen psychologists using research-based self-help books and blogs in order to give suggestions about how to incorporate behavior change programs into your life. Now, the second question, the difference between psychological health and wellness, this is also a really important new distinction. And one thing to think about is this idea of how to be well even when you might be coping with a mental health condition. So we can think about mental health and wellness as being two distinct things. That even if I'm coping with depression or coping with the diagnosis of anxiety, I can still have psychological wellness in my life. That the absence of mental illness is not the presence of mental health. Right? That we can be coping with different kinds of psychological concerns and really be flourishing by attending to our mental wellness.
Thank you for joining us on Circle Around today. Your support makes it possible for us to continue to elevate women and provide trusted information. For our viewers, thank you for your questions. Please share this video with your friends, family, and colleagues if it was helpful. We are all wishing you safe and happy holidays.